Nigga, you can just view the video. Just view it, bro. Just watch it. Just watch it, bro. Thank you. So, man, what it do is your boy Certified being 10. Y'all already know. We here. Baby, it's 2025. We finna go crazy. But nah, for real, man, today we're gonna be talking about what made me want to start my self-improvement journey at the age of 16. Now, I started a little bit before 16, right? I started around 13 for real. I'm gonna be dead honest. But I'm finna give y'all a brief backstory on my story, right? Finna give y'all the game on what made me want to do this. And in the midst of this, right, it is gonna be a lot of game being told, a lot of relatability. So, man, y'all just hear me out. You know, we got a lot on the way. Let's get to it. First thing, so mind you, I started my first business at the age of 13. I started a clothing brand, you know. Now, I know every boy, you feel me, or female, whatever. Everybody had that heartbreak they go through, no matter if it's you're young or you're old, right? I went through a little heartbreak, you feel me? This was around 2022. I went through like a crazy heartbreak. I got my heart broken while I was young, bro. A lot of y'all might can relate to that. But boom, so I was trying to impress this girl so bad that I was like, I need to make some money. You feel me? So I'm like, what can I do to make some money? And mind y'all, I wasn't at school at the time, right? I had a situation where I didn't want to go to school, bro. So I wasn't at school. I wasn't really communicating with people unless it was like, you know, texting and stuff like that. So boom, I ended up starting the clothing brand. I'm like, I gotta impress this girl. I gotta make this money. So boom, I started grinding, right? I'm learning everything. I'm learning the ropes. Now I end up making like some, you know, the mock-ups and all that, and graphic designs. I'm doing all this by myself. I had a family member. I used his computer. You know, I used the MacBook Pro. So I'm going crazy for real. And I kind of got addicted to the grind, you know what I'm saying? And mind y'all, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to have a business, right? I already knew that. But I was still trying to impress this girl, so cool. I started making mock-ups more and more by the day. I started grinding more and more. I'm staying up late. I'm posting it on the ground. People like, yeah, I mess with it. But at the time, I'm like, man, these hoes hard. But they weren't hard, yeah. They weren't hard, bro. But I had a vision, though. You know what I'm saying? It was called Shine Hard Official. And to this day, that's still a brand. It's not just a clothing brand. It's a brand. It's my life. You know what I'm saying? This is something I put myself into. This is something that's going to always be remembered. It's a brand of my life. It's a brand of my personal brand. You know what I'm saying? So cool. As I'm posting these mock-ups, people like, they mess with it. Now, I'm broke, guys. I'm 13 years old, but I don't have no money. So I end up turning 14. My birthday is December 31st. So I just turned 16. But I had just turned 14, right? So for my birthday, I don't even do shit for my birthday. But I end up, you know, just grinding even more. So I'm making more mock-ups. So y'all know taxes come around. You know what I'm saying? Mom dudes get that little money, get that little bread. So guess what? I'm like, bet. I'm finna ask my mama. I'm finna like, this is rich, but I gotta ask her. So I'm like, Mom, I can get a rack. You know what I'm saying? I get $1,000 for my brand. You know, just trust me, stay with me on this. I'm gonna make it out for us. You feel me? Cool. Now I had everything set up. By this time, I've been and posted so much of my mock-up, so much of my graphic design, so I already made a lot of shit. So now I just need the money to produce this shit. I just need money to send to the manufacturer to make my clothes. So, cool. I asked my mama. And it was a risk now, but it worked. So cool, now we in business. Now we getting everything put in production. So I think the total came out to be like 1,300. You feel me? Smooth little 1,300 as my dude. Cool. Okay. Now, mind y'all, like I said, everybody was messing with it. You know, everybody telling me, when you gonna drop, bro? Drop. Y'all know how this shit go. I'm finna tell y'all, if you want to have a business, bro, you gotta expect shit like this. And not even just no clothing brand. Everybody was saying drop. They like, bro, drop, please. Boom, drop, they come. I drop around, I say end of March or first beginning of April, something like that. I swear to God, bro, all those people who said drop didn't buy not one fucking thing, bro. I can't stress it enough. They ain't buy nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't buy nothing. You feel me? Now, at this time, I'm not really empowered on things like that. I don't really know nothing about business. I'm just jumping in for the money. But I know I wanted to have a business, but not no clothing business technically. But I was like, all right, let me give a chance to this. All right? But nobody supported me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had family members that, you know, was knowing about it, but it wasn't too much, you know, support because I'm young at the time. Ain't nobody like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're OGs. Now, shout out to OGs, though. They definitely be supporting, you know. It was a lot of older people that bought my things, but younger people, no. No younger people bought it. So one dude I was cool with, you know, still cool with him to this day. Shout out, bro. You feel me? He did buy it. But, yeah. So cool. I'm like, damn, bro, nobody buying my shit. So I got so much inventory. I'm not in school. So I end up not making no bread for real, right? And the little money I was making, you feel me? I was selling one jogging shoe. That's what I first came up with. After I sold like a few of them, I played with that money. You know what I'm saying? You get that first few dollars, you want to play with it. So I'm like, all right, boom. I end up having a conversation with my brother. Shout out my brother. He put me on this little job. It was this sweeping job at the barbershop. He cut it. So I'm like, bet. I'm finna be making my own bread. Now, I didn't know how much I was gonna be making. I'm gonna be real. But I didn't care, bro. I'm not making no bread, nigga. I need to make this bread. So cool. Guess what I do? Bro put me in there. You feel me? I'm in there working. Cool. So I done swept up there my first month. I done made a few dollars. Now, I ain't gave up on my clothing brand. I'm still going. So I'm working up there. I'm making little bread from time to time, but it's a lot of bread to me because I didn't make no money at all. So after a while, I'm probably up there, probably like, now it's like summertime 2023. Mind you, all this was in 2023. So, boom, I'm working up there. Now, I end up ordering a shirt from a manufacturer. I end up ordering a shirt. It was a sample, right? I didn't give up yet. So I'm finna show y'all the shirt, you know. This was my next drop, right? I was gonna drop this next. People like they was messing with that. And I ain't gonna lie, out of all the things I made, that was definitely hard. But I'm so stuck in having this money, I'm going crazy, y'all. Like, I'm flexing on the ground. I'm telling folks they ain't like that. And long story short, that shit ended, bro. That shit ended. I end up getting back in school in September. So summer over with. I done popped my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I done flexed on the ground. I got my few dollars. Cool. Now I get back in school. I'm still working at the barbershop. I'm still sweeping. But in school, I'm starting to sell snacks now. So in the midst of that, I'm selling snacks at school and I'm sweeping at the. So I'm making some decent bread now. School was bumping. I'm selling some decent snacks. I'm making my bread. I'm going back to the shop after school. Cool. So after a while, I ended up quitting. I stopped coming to cause I got so locked in school and not even on selling snacks, not even just on making money. I got locked in on having that status, right? On people liking me and people showing me attention. And I was a flex, like, you know, I was a little arrogant because I was young and I ain't never had no money for real. So that ended fast. So now I'm just still kind of selling snacks at school. I'm kind of selling them, but I'm not. but I was still going crazy. You feel me? I was working in Big Meats and, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Back then, yeah. But yeah, cool. So that ended up ending, bro. I stopped selling snacks. I got lazy. All the attention got to me. I started to get arrogant as hell, bro. It got bad, bro. So, long story short, I ended up just going to school, you know what I'm saying, going by my life, end up broke, bro. So now I'm about to turn 15. This is the end of 2023. I'm about to turn 15. So 2024 about to begin. Cool. Now I'm still not doing nothing, bro. And in this sense, I was still being delusional towards the actions that I wasn't making. So people knew I was making money, so it was in a sense that they would say, they would assume I'm working, right? But I really wasn't working. And I was embarrassed to say I wasn't working because I had already been arrogant. I had already shown that I make money. I gotta keep up this image. Now I fell victim to that. So I'm going. Now mind y'all, I don't know what it is, but it's always the summertime where something major happens for me. No matter if it's good or bad. So summertime come around, we get out of school. Right? So when we get out of school, I don't know what it was, but I got this sense of urgency that I gotta stop doing the things I was doing. And mind y'all, bro, I got a lot of wisdom. If you ask anybody that know me, they gonna tell you I got a lot of wisdom. And y'all gonna see that more and more on this journey. But I was smart enough to know that the things I'm doing not right. So I end up having to go in ghost mode. You know, I went on the ground for real. I went on Instagram. I wasn't talking to females as much. And mind y'all, I was always an active person. I didn't play sports, but I was an active person. I used to do things like flips. Like I was a big flipper, like doing backflips and stuff like that, going outside flipping. That was like my whole thing. Doing parkour. You feel me? Like I was one of them type of guys. Like you know how Phineas and Ferb, that's how me and my brother was. We was doing everything. You feel me? And I ended up working out. I ended up getting into working out. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't working out before the 2024 something, but I started working out. And when I started working out, it felt amazing, but I was still inconsistent because I was learning new habits. I was still stuck in my ways, but I was still learning new habits. So I'm being inconsistent, but then I'm being consistent. So it's like a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fight. And in the midst of that, I'm going on. So I say we get around August, well, July, right? I say July. I started to get more consistent on my working out. And mind you, I didn't have no hustle. So I'm really just working out with no hustle for real. I don't really know what to do. And so I seen that working out was going good for me. So I started to lean into what do I need to do? What can I start now? Because I'm not working the customer. I don't have no money for that. So what can I truly do to make some more money? So I started looking into more things. For all you guys out there, get a journal. We're going to talk about that in another video. But I had a journal, bro. I started writing everything down, putting all my plans down. What can I do that will make me this amount of money at this age? I was 15. So cool. I started looking up new things. And a lot of those things worked for me, but it was temporary. Some of those things worked, but that was temporary. So I'm trying to find permanent solutions, right? Now, like I said, working out was getting better for me. So I'm not in this grit no more. I'm not in this sadness. I'm not in this depression. I'm starting to get more and more happy by the day. My positivity level is going up. So this enhancing my mood to fuel what I need to do to find out how I can make this money, bro. So as the months went by, I say from October to December of 2024, those was my best months. every month was my best of 2024. A lot of people might say it was bad 2024, but it was my best, bro. I done learned a lot. You feel me? And that's the power, and you gotta embrace the bad and the good. But those 3 months was my favorite, bro, because I was so happy, and I'm still happy. I was, but I'm still happy. It made me so proud because I done overcame a lot. I done learned a lot. My tone started to change. You know what I'm saying? The words that I use started to change. I'm talking to y'all like this because we having a true conversation, if I'm being honest. But if I was to speak professional, and I'm not even going to say professional because this is my everyday speech, this is my everyday tone, this is my everyday language, right? So, but in a sense, if I was at a certain event, I would use better tone and better words, you know, bigger words, because I know in the fact that these things gonna take me far. So I started to read. I started to watch more educational videos. And so those things helped me out. So now, lean up, my birthday was December 31st, like I said, turned 16. And bro, I got a lot in about. You feel me? I just wanted to give y'all a brief story time. You feel me? And let y'all know it's a lot of relatability in my story. You know, so I wanted to let y'all know what made me start all this. And I didn't even give y'all the full game. You feel me? I know a lot of y'all might be out there dealing with a lot of things. I didn't even put the true deep down things, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot to give y'all. And I ain't done yet, man. You feel me? I just wanted to tell y'all a sum up of me, you know? Just give y'all a little breakdown. Feel me? Have y'all laugh a little bit if y'all did it. Feel me? But cool, man. I think we're going to end this video off right here. I need everybody to subscribe, like,